This video we are going to discuss about 7 ways to increase self-confidence. As you all know, introvert is a very big failure in the society. The people who are not able to speak in the public, the people cannot achieve anything in this life. All the people who can speak in the public, they achieve something or the other thing in their way. But the people who cannot speak in the public, the people who cannot talk in the public about anything, the people stay calm and the people get unnoticed from the public. When we talk, the people notice us and the people try to achieve or learn from something from our words or something from our habits. But when we are silent, nobody notices us and all the people ignore us like they are nothing for us, like an idol. In today's video, I am going to tell you about some ways how to overcome the anxiety issues and hesitation to talk in the public and gain self-confidence. And here is the first way, that is set your posture. When you are talking about any people or anything in this matter, don't fold your hands and let your hands move freely and explain something or other, or try to learn that posture language, or that is called sign language, like the dumb people or unhearable people talk, like where are you from, like learn some posture languages so that you can explain in the public. And next comes find your angles, and you should know where from you look nice to the and light comes on your face spotlight. You should be able to see from where the people notice you and where is your good side and where from you don't get out of the frame. Get the face spotlight on your face. Always try to be in spotlight and try to be speaking in the public. And when you are going to make any videos, so please look clearly inside the camera, not outside the camera or outside the frame, so that people will notice you and your frame. Don't look backside. If I look the backside, and you will not notice more the video and you will not watch the video. But while I am looking in the camera, you will notice the camera and you will try to notice what are the mistakes I am making, but not the points I am telling you to try here. Tell anything in an interesting way. So the third point is tell anything in an interesting way. When I am talking about a specific topic, I should tell in a very high voice or normal voice so that people can hear and can understand and can be able to recognize what I am telling about. Tell like a story. For example, if you are going to a market and you met a friend and you have to tell that he met me yesterday and we were marketing some tools nearby the market. When I tell in this way, you will listen. But if I tell, yesterday we went to the market and I met my old friend, no one tries to listen this thing. And the fourth, in this we have to notice that while you are telling, you should be liking to tell the person, opposite person. Means you have to explain clearly that I met my friend yesterday which was my best friend from since last 6 years or 7 years. So they will try to know who is that person and why this much you are excited and liking towards him. And tell the dislike things what he or you have done while talking to him. Like I have not given a specific time to my friend after meeting since this many years too, or you have not given your opportunity to talk, or you have not shared your things or spared time with your friends. And fourth point is learn to handle rejections and failures. Today's world is very judgmental and everybody judges you right in a way in 10 seconds of your seeing how you will be, without knowing the fact your inner way and about your personality. By looking you, they will judge. If you are beautiful, they will say beautiful, and if you are silent, he will say he is very modest fellow and he is sitting in a silent way and in an outside of the crowd. He does not want to join in a crowd and he is afraid of talking in a crowd. But it doesn't mean that. He can talk in the crowd, but he doesn't want to interrupt on your way or your talking in between. If you are sitting idle, or anybody opposite person is sitting idle, don't think that he is not capable of doing anything or he is very useless. Try to think why he is sitting idle and try to talk. I am a person in that form. I don't talk to anybody in front in a group, but I will try. When I have things to talk, I will talk. The people who talk when the things are there, they are the people who get anything. But the people who tries to always talk to create things, they are of no use. It doesn't mean I am harming your inner people or inner mindset, but it clearly defines you that you are of that mindset that people want to attract the people towards you by creating some other things like making jokes, craps. But I talk about only the thing I require to answer. I get the question or I want to know. So next is answer the questions you know in some interval of time. When I have been asked a question, for example, where I belong to, I should have answered within a fraction of seconds. I belong to Hyderabad and I live near the Shahpur or somewhere. But while you don't answer in a fraction of seconds, you will be able to means you will get some. The opposite person will start judging you in a fraction of seconds and will try to make you feel negative towards, make you feel insecure, and these things make you very get low confidence in your self-esteem. And next time also, when a person asks you, if you don't reply in the same time, the opposite persons again will not give you that opportunity or that mindset. If for example I met a person and he asked me where do I belong to and where do I stay and where do I come from, I say that I come from 10 kilometers away from here, and he gets interest in my words. But if I say yes, I live far, but I don't say where I live and where I go and where I come from, then the opposite person loses interest in your words. To gain confidence, first thing is you should show your interest in everything, every matter you are in. So if I am here talking, means I should gain interest that I should come and here talk, or else I can do definitely this video and I can go. There is nothing wrong in that. But the people start judging me that I cannot do anything in this society, I cannot talk in public, and what you can do in this world. So that's why the reason I have come here and shown an interest and I have tried to talk here. It doesn't mean I have talked here perfectly, but it means I have done something that has not impacted my negative confidence, in my negative confidence. So next is stop or give a break after explanation. When I am explaining you a topic or the ways I have given you steps, after that things I have stopped or given a break. For example, a break. Like I have stopped talking for a while, and this is the right way to explain anything in the public. Try to give small breaks and don't give unnecessary breaks between your matter. If you don't know the words, try to say something, but don't give breaks, or else the viewers will lose the interest in your words. If I stay silent for 2 seconds at least, you will leave the video and you will go to another video. And that stop please. If I explain anything in a word limit. And that also don't take hours or 30 minutes for explaining a topic. Take some words, limited words to explain a topic in a few seconds, a matter of minutes, so that opposite person also understands what you are talking about and it is necessary to imply in your life. And what am I telling here? Don't just listen. Try to imply in your daily life and see the changes. If there is no changes, try to know about the things why there is no changes. Just don't stop your way. Try to just, if you cannot run, just walk. If you cannot move, don't stop. Always try to move or do something in the small things. Think why you have started this if you are not going to end this. Engage in the fear by participating and repeating. This is my fear that I cannot speak in public, but I want to overcome my fear, so I have tried to come here and speak in this video and speak in the front of some viewers. So I have tried to overcome my fear. From next video maybe I get some more improvement in my words and I can say something more. But facing the fear is the first thing you have to do. If you don't talk, if I came here and I don't talk for at least 1 minute, that's not important that I have not talked. But I have talked for at least 50 seconds in the video and I improved something or other thing in my words or the way I am telling or explaining to something or somebody. Try to always practice and repeat the things which you are feared about. Like I don't know swimming, I should go to a swimming pool or learn there swimming or in a pond or somewhat swimming pools. But I should not leave that fear or that emptiness in my life. Whatever the time or if things cannot come by telling you that I am coming tomorrow and you be prepared for it. Everything comes suddenly in your life and whole thing changes like this. In a second everything changes. Try to overcome your fear. Overcoming your fear makes you build self-confidence. That is the first thing, and you will be noticed in the public, and everybody will be talking about you. He's trying to achieve his overcome his fear by learning or doing something or the other thing. But no one will tell you that he has not at least tried to overcome his fear. So why would I support to him? Try to overcome your fear, and you will gain the self-confidence.